Let's go again. This is take I don't know how many. So hello everyone, Michael Ingledew from TDW, and I'm all about making you successful with your technical communications and structured information strategies. So this is a news roundup for our YouTube channel because we haven't done much for a little while, purely because I've been on the road doing so much training and consulting and that over the last few weeks. YouTube has been bumped down the priority list. We've still done our podcasts and we've still done articles and blogs for our S1000D channel, but we are simply just absolutely running at a million miles right now, which I'm going to share a little bit with you. So what have we done over the last couple of weeks? Well, firstly, we have just released an update to the TDW app. If you have not downloaded that yet, please go to the store of choice and search Tech Data World, and up will pop our beautiful new icon, and you will see that we have included some new features. What are those features? Well, we've introduced some stuff for TDW Live. So our TDIQ subscribers and anybody that buys an online ticket for our conference this year will be able to log in to the app and watch and join in the conference remotely. If you want more information on that, you can contact Claire. We've also now, because our training has exponentially grown, we've now introduced a student-only area within the app. So all the free content and that is still there for you guys out there that want to use the free stuff, because we know free is good, right? And but our students now have access to additional resource and additional content. So if you are attending one of our courses, of which I know I'm doing a great deal over the next month or so, traveling around Europe, you should have login for that. If you don't have login, then please contact us and we will make sure that that happens for you very, very quickly. So download the app. The app has been updated. Talking of our training, we have now updated the techcomtraining.com website. We did take it down for a couple of weeks because I personally wasn't very happy with it, and we have now made it look a little bit tastier, a little bit sexier, and we've formalized some of the training courses that we have produced over the years for clients and turned them into proper syllabuses that are online, so you can see what's available to you. I know that I am about to hit the road again and deliver the Understanding XML and S1000D course at a number of different locations, and I'm also delivering S1000D for technical authors very shortly in Central Europe. So I'm looking forward to hitting the road and coming down and seeing you guys. I know that I'm away from the office for about 4 weeks, I think, so I'll be taking you guys with me, Instagram, Twitter, all that kind of stuff, and I'll take the camera along. So TechCom Training, I'll put a link down below. You can go and have a look at that. We've also released our latest versions of the A to Z of S1000D videos and the updated podcast. So we've been summarizing in the podcast what it is that we've been discussing. We are now at the W's or the X's or something, I can't remember. We're recording that much stuff at the moment, and I will then do a summary of all the suggestions that we've had in. And my favourite is the A that came in. I won't name you. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. So, you know, it did make me laugh when it came in, but it does feel like that a little bit when you're working with things like S1000D. So the A to Z series is now available on the podcast channel. You can listen to the podcast in app, or you can also go and listen to it on our website or directly in iTunes and that kind of stuff. We have got those interviews that we keep promising you. We've got some scheduled. They are coming in. We've bought some new kit to help us with that, so that's happening. The magazine has been released and is now winging its way around the world. We've got some great stuff in this one. Do you know this is the fifth year of producing this magazine, and we went over and looked at some of the earlier releases of the magazine, and boy guys, they were poor, weren't they, in terms of not the content was valuable, but the way that we were presenting the information. So we've learnt a lot in terms of how to produce a magazine and how to present it in a way that you guys are enjoying it. We've now created a dedicated website for the magazine, just purely because we now have so many subscribers and we get so many requests for information about the magazine. We've now created a dedicated website for it to make it easier for us to centralize all of the information. Have a look what was in back issues of the magazine. And by the way, we've also in the app, we've now introduced a beta of reading the magazine within the app as well. So that one of you asked for that, and we assumed it was a good idea, so we've put it in, and it seems to work okay, but that's why I'm saying it's in beta right now. So what can you expect in this issue of the magazine? We have published the results of our S3000L study that we've been running on our website over the last year. I think we've been running it. 20 considerations of data conversion. I look at a legacy manual and I look at the 20 considerations around what you would need to be thinking about when it comes to converting that to XML or to S1000D, and we have announced the new S1000D study that we have undertaken, and thank you to everybody who has already participated. The comments and feedback that's coming in are kind of in line with what I expected, but there's some truly interesting insights from your perspective on S1000D and some of the challenges and some of the things that you guys are saying about the specifications. So very interesting. That's all in here. You can go to our website and see that anyway. And we have introduced the tools for TechCom in here as well. And this quarter, I think we're looking at some OCRing software, Abby Fine Reader, which is something that we use a lot here. How do we use it? Well, read the magazine, we'll tell you. Thanks to Kieran, that's put some stuff in on Simplified Technical English. Peter Studdard's put some stuff in. We were promised a couple of other articles, but due to personal issues, we've bumped them to the next issue of the magazine. I think it's around about the process module for S1000D and that kind of stuff. If you want to get involved with the magazine, head to the website, look at how you can get involved, and we'd be more than happy to have you on board. TDW Live, we have been asked what's happening at TDW Live this year. We are being very cagey, deliberately so, as to why and what we're going to be talking about, because obviously there's some competitive events happening in and around the same time, and we've got some what we think is a very, very unique story that we want to tell this year, and we're going to be announcing that over the next few weeks. I know a number of you have already reserved your spots and some of you have already paid and booked your tickets. Thank you for that. Some of you can't book until you know exactly what it is we're going to be presenting. If you are being held up because you can't book because you don't know what we're presenting, get in touch with us and we will share it with you on the understanding that it's commercial in confidence, because we want to do something pretty special this year, and we've already got a number of new project teams from the UK MOD that have signed up, so thank you to that. It means that you guys are starting to pay attention to the content that we're creating and what we can do with it and how we can do it. So early birds are available right now. I can't remember when they run out, but we are already taking bookings for that, so super stoked about that. I've already talked about S1000D World, and the podcasts and the A to Z series is all available and updated for you. So in essence, that's pretty much it. New app, magazine is out, new podcasts, new surveys, new studies, TDW Live, all happening. I'm tripping around Europe over the next few weeks, and like I say, I plan to break this set down and take it with me, because we have a new set of wheels for TDW, which means that it's easier for me to take all this kind of gear with me, especially when I'm staying in some hotels around Europe, and you guys can join me. Please do keep coming in to me with all of your suggestions, your feedback. I know lots of you are saying you really like the magazine, the new look and feel of the magazine. One question we were asked is, where's the members directory gone? It was so hard for us to keep up to date within the magazine, so we've now migrated it all to the app. In fact, we're going to be centralizing a lot of our content in the app. By far, it's the biggest thing that people have downloaded and are engaging with our content. So please do go and get that, download it, install it, send us your comments and your feedback, your suggestions. The new features we think are going to be very, very valuable, but we've got a stack of features that we have planned for the app. So, and do keep them coming in to us. We've got a PWA, Progressive Web App, that we're going to be releasing very shortly. TDIQ subscribers, we've had probably 15, 20 requests saying, can we log into our TDIQ dashboard via the app? We're currently looking at that. Because it's two different technologies, and the technology we use doesn't have an API for the app side of things, so we may end up just producing a separate app for TDIQ guys, so you guys can go in and you can watch your videos on the road, which is what a lot of you are asking for. So that is where we're at with that. New opportunity, we're working on a new opportunity with a client right now. They've asked us to help them identify and look for the pitfalls in selecting S1000D IETP solution. So if you're a TDW member company, please make sure we've got all of your latest information around the IETP solutions that you have, so we can make sure that we have the latest and greatest information when we are in front of our client over the next few weeks. And I think that's it. You've got all of the news from us. We will have to be a little bit more disciplined about getting stuff and content out to you guys on the YouTubes. If you really, really want to keep up to date with us on a day-to-day basis of what we're up to, Twitter, we don't use LinkedIn as much as we should do, but Twitter, Instagram, and our newsletter. Make sure you get our newsletter, and the app. We ping out updates through the app much more than we do going out to our social channels. So the app is the best way to keep in touch with us and where we're going on all our channels. Yes, we are looking at the photo gallery to go into the app as well. Somebody asked me. There is no API right now to go to Instagram, so we're having to do some jiggery pokery to make it work. That's all going to happen. That's it, guys. Keep it coming. Keep sending in your comments, your thoughts, your feedback. We've had some great questions around CSDBs over the last couple of weeks, which we're going to help answer in terms of tutorials and those kind of things. That's it. Make sure you get your magazine. Make sure you download the TDW app. And I'm out of here. I've got to go and move on to the next recording that the guys have lined up for me this morning. So take care wherever you are in the world, and speak to you very, very soon.